Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna Brianne. Welcome, Jamie. Jamie's Madhouse. Welcome, welcome. You're the first in. Jamie, I don't give much notice when I come on. I think I gave about a 5-minute notice at most because I never know in the afternoon for certain if I'm coming on or what time I'm coming on. I've been pretty good about coming on twice a day, and yet sometimes I need time out, so I'm not always certain that I'm going to be on or what time I'm going to be on. And so I just kind of pop on, and that is, if people are looking for you and they don't know what time you're going to be on, that can be not problematic, but, people just don't know. So I don't have a set time during the day. It's usually somewhere between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I've come on as late as 4:30, but I try not to come on that late because if I do a 10 o'clock live stream, which is my normal time, if I'm going to do one, in addition to the afternoon one, I try to, I try not to exhaust myself prior. Hey, Vanessa, great to see you, my friend. And how are you doing, Vanessa? You must be off for the weekend. I'm glad you're here. And Kenneth, hey, wonderful to see you, my friend. Wonderful to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I hope you're doing well, Kenneth, and having a great Saturday afternoon. I have to tell you, I'm taking a couple days off from running, and I run 7 days a week, 30 days a month, 365 days a year. But I'm taking probably a couple days off. I don't know how many days. I kind of developed a shin splint, and so I got out on the trail today and I turned around and I said, I think I'm going to come back. I don't want to get way out there and not, start hobbling back. And so, you know, I've had plantar fasciitis before where, you get that kind of in the arch of your foot or the ball of your foot. And I don't have that. So this, I'm just going to kind of take it easy and not run and, just do different exercises here at home. So that frees me up a little bit because usually by the time all is said and done, I'm gone about an hour. So when I do my 5 miles and so I just came back home and I did a couple videos I put up. And then I thought, well, you know what? I'm not sure if I'll be on tonight. I might not. It depends. My husband and I we're working on a lot of projects together right now, a lot of things that he's teaching me and helping me to learn. That's kind of the learning curve. And I just did a video, I haven't put it up yet, called The Learning Curve. When you start something new, you can feel overwhelmed. And so I'm in a learning curve. And so we're spending a lot of time doing that. So I may or may not come on tonight. If I do, it'll probably be at 10 o'clock or a little bit after, or maybe a couple minutes before. But I wanted to really come on here today and talk about you've got this. You've got this. You can make it happen. You can make it happen. Whether it's your YouTube channel, whether it's your personal life, whether it's your fitness, health life, whether it's your financial life, whether it's your job, career, whether it's going back to college, whether it's making new friends, whether it's finding a romantic partner, whatever it is, you've got this. You can make it happen. Hey, Arabelle. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Great to see you. And so I really wanted to come on here and talk about that because I'm going through a big learning curve. Last weekend, my husband showed me how to hook up the truck to the trailer. Now, the trailer is one of those trailers that you pull furniture in because we have a beach house and it's about 4 hours away. And periodically we haul stuff back and forth to it. And I have to know how to do this. So, he showed me how to hook it up. Hey, Red Sam, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. And he showed me how to do it. And he said, now you got to drive it around. And so there I was in our big pickup truck driving this big trailer behind me around. But I had to do it. I learned it. I don't want to say I've learned it, but I'm in the process of learning it. And, when you learn something new, it can seem overwhelming. It can seem, oh my gosh, can I do this? Can I do this? But if it's a right goal, a right choice, a right decision, and it's right for your life, I believe you've got this. You can make it happen. A lot of people talk themselves out of everything. They say, I'll never find a romantic partner. No one will ever love me. Well, first of all, you got to love yourself. And second of all, you got to take care of yourself. You've got to invest in yourself. You've got to make you somebody that you would want to meet. And, if you're not somebody, if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not investing in yourself, why would someone want to invest in you? So, even at 62 years old, I went back to college full time. I was investing in myself. Whatever way you invest in yourself, invest in who you are, being your best you, and being open to it, and realizing that you deserve love as much as anyone else. You deserve good finances as much as anyone else. Maybe you feel overwhelmed by finances. Maybe it feels, like you've got this mountain of debt or whatever. And the thing is, like Grandma used to say, you take it one step up that mountain at a time, and eventually you're going to get to the top. And so you've got to believe in yourself. Stop doubting who you are. Don't have self-doubt. I believe in myself. I've been through a lot of things in my life, a lot of things. And some of them are pretty daggone hard and to get through. And yet I keep my focus on where I want to go without denying the realities that are around me. So in other words, I address the realities, and yet I stay focused on where I want to go. Okay. So I did that in another video. I talked a lot about that. I haven't put it up yet. And of course I've talked, about this subject many times before, but I have a lot of new people who haven't heard it, or people who need to hear it again. Stop questioning yourself, stop having self-doubt, believe in who you are. Like I said, I don't give advice, suggestions, information, recommendations. I just share with you how I live my life. And that's how I live my life. I mean, even I've had self-doubt in my life, like, oh my gosh, can I do this? Like when I was hooking up the trailer to the back of the truck, it was like, can I really do this? Oh my gosh. And my heart was pounding. I didn't want to take that trailer, out and drive it around, but I did because it's something I needed to learn. I needed to learn that. And I'm learning a lot of things right now. And so I'm in that big, big, big learning phase. And like I said, it can feel overwhelming. Like when I started college, I mean, I was overwhelmed. I didn't know that there was the first day of college a couple years ago. When I went to college, we had books. Now everything, even when you go to classroom, it's done online. So you have codes, at least where I was going to college, and I'm switching over to a new university right now, probably in June. I was supposed to start back in January, but I graduated in December, and I decided I needed this time off, and for good reason. Now I look at it, and but I remember I didn't know how to do the code, and it was a scratch off, like a lottery ticket, but I tried to peel it off. And once you peel it off, you can't get a refund. And the book was $250. And it was a big mess. And I was on the phone for several hours explaining. Finally, I found my receipt. And they said, well, if you can find your receipt and you can screenshot it to us, we will give you a new code. And that's how I got into my class. But at that time, that was a couple years ago. So I've learned there was a learning curve. I could have said, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm 62 years old at the time. I'm not going to go back to school. It's too overwhelming. But if you take things a little bit at a time in life, often you can achieve the results that you want. You have to sometimes rebuild in life. Sometimes you've got to rebuild. Sometimes you get that house of cards that's knocked down. But when you rebuild, you build one that's made of bricks instead of a house of cards. And so you just go back stronger and better and more resilient. And no matter what it is that you're facing, I believe in always addressing the realities, and yet always believing the best and the positive, because you've got to keep that positive attitude to build that positive momentum to go in that direction. Like, as many of you know, we're kind of facing a situation right now. We don't know what the outcome is going to be of test results and things like that. It's not on me. It's on somebody I love. And yet we're going through that journey, but I'm staying positive while addressing the realities, while being proactive, everything like that. and yet believing in, total wellness, total health, total everything. And so you've got to keep your mind focused on where you want to go, not on where you don't want to go. Okay. And believe in yourself. Believe you're worthy. Believe you're worthy of great health. You're worthy of great relationships. You're worthy for people to adore you. You're worthy of a wonderful YouTube channel. You're worthy. Your content is worthy. Don't listen to the people that tell you that you're not worthy. Listen to the people that tell you that you are. Hey, Matthew, great to see you. Great to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome. And so, you want to believe in yourself. And so many people were never taught that. They felt ashamed to believe in themselves. They were taught, to be diminished or whatever. And so I grew up kind of in an environment that, people, I remember it was like, you grow up, you get a job, you work hard, and then you die. That was kind of the philosophy, and life is tough. Well, I realize that life can be tough, and it can throw curveballs, and it can throw blindside us and all of that. I understand that. But yet I keep my eye on where I want to go, my dreams, my goals, my solutions. You've got this. You can make it happen. Self-belief instead of self-doubt. Self-belief instead of self-doubt. Now, self-belief is not foolish belief. Like, okay, I'm going to fly to the moon tomorrow. That would be kind of foolish. But based upon the right choices and decisions, yes, absolutely, absolutely. And so, I just wanted to pop on, and that was kind of my subject for the day, is just inspire yourself. Don't wait around for someone else to motivate you or inspire you. Look in that mirror and you inspire yourself. You say, I've got this. I can make it happen when it's a right dream, goal, or solution. Okay. And so for me today, we've been doing a lot of juicing, a lot of green juicing. My husband is not into the greens as much as I am. I can pretty much drink apple cider vinegar. I can drink, my green juices and all that, my salad soup. My husband doesn't like any of that. So I'm kind of, modifying his approach to nutrition. So he's always been a meat eater. And so I said, okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make a salad with a lot of greens in it, and I'll fry up some bacon, and we'll use the bacon grease, and a little bit of bacon on your salad. And he loved it. He absolutely loved it. Now, a lot of people like me who are vegan would say, no, 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 that's not. But, sometimes you got to find middle road. You've got to find some middle ground there. And because we want to eat healthy. And he is out right now doing a 5-mile run. He wants to stay healthy. He wants to stay fit. And like I said, I would be out there too, but I had a little bit of a shin splint. And so I'm just, I listen to my body. I listen to my body, and there's nobody more faithful about getting out on the 5-mile trail daily than I am. And yet I also know when to take a break, take a rest. And, in addition to taking a rest, or in addition to, you've got this, I was thinking about the importance of us periodically taking time out. Sometimes we have to take time out. We have to take time out from YouTube. We have to take time out from different areas of our life so that we can focus, or sometimes we can recharge or rest or whatever. And I think that's very, very important for people. And people often forget the importance and value of taking time out for you. And so for me, YouTube can really take up a lot of time. And I love being here. I love YouTube. I love my friends. I love making content. And I love being live streaming. I am not a live streamer per se. I'm a content provider, but I've been coming on pretty much twice a day, or at least once a day. And yet I realize I have limits too. And so sometimes if I need a day off, or, a couple of days off, or, at least one live stream off, I'll take it. I'll take it. And because that gives me time to refuel, to recharge, to take care of myself, and to be my best self. And often I can give back so much more when I'm recharged. And so taking time out can be a very, very good thing. I did a video on that just now. I didn't put that up yet. It's just whatever it happens to be. Right now, I'm taking time out from painting. I'm an artist. And yet, for me, painting was, I'm always going to be an artist and I will likely always paint. But right now, my life is very, very busy and I need that time out because it takes up a lot of time when I'm an artist. You between being an artist, a YouTuber, going to college full time and exercising and having a family and a marriage. I mean, you sometimes you can't do and be it all. Okay. And I just did a video called You Can't Do and Be It All. Okay. Haven't put that one up yet either. It's still being edited. But sometimes we try to do and be it all. And sometimes that's just not a good thing to do. Sometimes we just need to take some time off. Okay. And, or be selective about what we are doing. What are we doing? What is really important? Is that dust over there in the corner, is that more important than your fitness? Or can the dust in the corner wait until after your fitness? You got to prioritize sometimes. You've got to decide what is going to be right in your life, And so I thought I'd just come on here and talk about that too. And a lot of people watch this in replay. Right now, a lot of live streamers are up. So, and I don't give notice, so I don't expect a lot of people to come in here. So that's why I'm kind of just chit-chatting about a subject. So those that want to watch it can come back and watch it in replay when that time comes. And, I see that, my channel is really about just inspiring others to find their best life. It's not about answers, solutions, advice, nothing like that. I don't do that. I just inspire others to show them how I live my life. And I'm not a perfect person. I have flaws like anybody else, but I am a very positive person who's, and I just did one called How to Stay Positive When You're Going Through Negative Times, or when you're in a negative situation, how to stay positive. And it is very, very important to keep a positive attitude when you're going through a challenge, a difficulty, a problem, a situation. It's important to keep that positive attitude, because when we're negative, we draw in more negative. But when we're positive, even though that negative may be there, and we may be dealing with it, we're trying to get out of it and we're trying to go in a positive direction. Sometimes it can seem like it's like a dog biting on our leg pants and we're kind of trying to move ahead. Hey, John, welcome to see you. Welcome to see you. Great to see you. Happy Saturday to you, John. Happy Saturday. So, life is what you take what you're given and you make the most of it. We all have different gifts, talents, traits, abilities, problems, challenges, difficulties. We all get them. Everybody may look different, but we all get something. Hey, Ariel, welcome, welcome. Thank you, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ariel, how are you doing? And how are your classes coming? And how did your English quiz go? I think you said you got 100. Was it 100? I can't remember. Ariel is a college student like I am. And right now I've taken 5 months off. I graduated in December and then I was scheduled to go to a new university in January. And then I put that on hold until June. So hopefully I get back in June. Hey, Charles, welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing, Charles? How is everything for you doing today? If you don't know Kenneth, please get to know Kenneth. He's a wonderful supporter and he's an amazing person. And so, yeah, you just want to, good, 80s. That's a great grade. That's wonderful. That's a high B, my friend. That's wonderful. See, you've got this. You can make it happen. You can make it happen. I believe in keeping that attitude. I can make it happen. I can get through this. I did another one, when you step out into the unknown. Now, I haven't put that one up either yet. I must have did about 8 videos when I got home today. And it was called When You Step Out into the Unknown. The unknown is anything where you haven't been before. A situation. It can be starting a new dream, a goal, a job, a place, a relationship, A new gym, new friends, new place you're living can be a problem. It can be a situation when you don't know what the outcome is going to be when you're stepping into the unknown. You want to be as prepared as you can be before stepping out into the unknown, but sometimes the unknown is pushed upon us and we have to go with it. And when you're stepping into the unknown territory, for me personally, what I do is I try to slow things down and simplify, because the simpler things are in my life, the more focus I can give on what I need to focus on. And second of all, I try to slow things down so that I don't miss important details or information or solutions or whatever. And sometimes time will unravel more information. People want information. So thank you, Charles. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. So many people want that information right away that they're willing to accept wrong information. And we don't want to do that. We want to make sure that we get complete information to the best of our ability that's accurate. So, because before you make a decision, it's best to make it on accurate information, because if you make it on inaccurate information, partial information, you may not make the right decisions. And sometimes we can look back in hindsight too and go, well, I wish I would have known that then. Sometimes we just have to do the very, very best we can, and then look back and hope that we made the right decision, and go from there and go from there, and that's really what I do in my life. I go from there. And so when I get off of here today, this is going to be a short live. This is not going to be a real long live. I just wanted to pop on because I didn't come on yesterday. I was too busy. But I always, pretty much put my content up. And I didn't come on yesterday, but I came on twice the day before. And I think twice the day before that and twice the day, so I've been on real steady, but I needed yesterday off, and I may or may not be on tonight. I don't know yet. Yep, you are sure right, Charles, like the tortoise and the hare. Absolutely. There's a time to speed up and a time to slow down. And you got to know which to do. And so today when I get off of here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the kitchen, I make fresh juices, a couple times a day. So I'm going to make the fresh green juice for my husband and I, and I'm going to make us a great big green leafy salad. And he likes a little, like I said, the bacon, with his. And so I'll do that for him. Do that. And we're just eating very, very, very healthy. Normally I would not include bacon as part of my healthy way of eating, but he doesn't, I have to kind of modify things a little bit with him because he doesn't necessarily like, pure vegetables. So, but we eat healthy. I'm going to do that. Then he and I are going to work on a couple projects together here. And I just hope to relax tonight, So I may be on, I may not be on. I don't know. Could be. If I do come on, it'll be probably around 10 o'clock or so. If I don't, probably be on tomorrow night or Monday, I'm pretty good about coming on. So, but like I said, sometimes, I have an in-person life. And so sometimes you just got to kind of step back a little bit. And sometimes you got to step back and give yourself, time to focus on other things. And I don't like to rush, like I tell my friends, if I don't have time to talk with them, often I will message them back or call them back and say, you know what, I'm so busy right now and I want to give you my undivided attention. So how about I call you back at this time? And my friends are really good about that because I don't like to rush people if I don't have to. So, but yeah, stay positive. You've got this. Whatever you're dealing with or whatever you want to achieve, if it's the right thing for you, I believe you've got this and you can make it happen. Okay. Make right decisions based on right information. Surround yourself with the right people that can help support you, lift you up, comfort you, give you the right knowledge. Find great mentors if you're trying to learn something. Be willing to ask for help if you need it. And you'll be amazed at you'll be able to achieve your results. And the thing about it is when we believe that we can do it, often we find out that we can do it. And you got to be patient with yourself. You've got to give yourself the time that you need to achieve things. Success doesn't usually happen overnight. And if it does, we usually lose it because we didn't learn the lessons we needed to learn along the way. So staying humble. Absolutely, Charles. Absolutely. And, a lot of times people confuse being humble with being humiliated. And those are two very different words. Being humble means you're confident in who you are. You have self-confidence, you believe in yourself, and yet you're not boastful. You can blow your own horn, so to speak. You can let people know that you're qualified for a job, or you're qualified to do this, or what your skills are, or what your abilities. That's great to do that, but you got to do it in a soft way. You can't be aggressive with it, or push everybody to the side, to let people know who you are. If you don't sometimes tell people, you know, who you are or what you're about, sometimes they'll never know. So, but you got to do it, like Charles says, with a humble attitude. And that's very, very important to do it that way. And so, I believe in that. And that's my approach. I'm very, I try to always look at what is that other person feeling? What are they sensing? How do they feel? How is what I'm going to say, how is that going to make them feel? Remember, words are powerful, both the words we speak to other people, to our relationships, and to ourselves. And what we think often comes out in words. That's why it's very important to keep your thinking clean, keep your thinking good, what you're putting into your mind, your soul, your body. I don't watch really any TV. I watch a limited amount of news, and where I get my news is very selective, because I want to keep good stuff in my mind. Like I said, stay positive in a negative world. Stay positive in a negative situation. You've got to stay positive, because if you go negative, you're gonna go further negative. So you want to stay positive, even in the world situation right now, or your personal life. If you're dealing with something, stay positive. Stay positive. Stay focused on where you want to go, not where you don't want to go. Okay. Well, this was a short live, right around close to a half hour. And I just wanted to pop on here because, I didn't come on all day yesterday. And sometimes I come on for, sometimes I'll be here 2.5 hours. Sometimes I'll be here for 15 minutes. Sometimes I'll be here for an hour. I usually range an hour to an hour and a half, but my husband and I have a lot to do today, and I want to make something delicious, which is the salad with all the stuff that he likes in it. And we don't use store-bought dressing. We use our homemade dressing. We're just very, very focused on great health and staying healthy and staying well. As you all know, I'll be 65 here pretty soon, and our bodies change. And so we have to really, really stay on top of things the older we get. And so that's what I'm doing. Okay. Thank each one of you for coming. Thank you. I wish you all a wonderful weekend. And, always look for me at in the afternoons, or if I'm going to come on at night, it's usually roughly around 10 o'clock. So, keep an eye open for me. And if I'm not on, it's just I'm busy. Okay. So thank you, thank you, thank you. May God bless you. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful weekend, a wonderful day. And I hope you're doing something fun. I hope you're relaxing and enjoying. Okay. So from my house to your house, may God bless you. And I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye. Thank you, Charles. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I got a lot more good ones coming. Thank you.